With CGT TV, I'm standing here with none other than the legendary Stylistics with Russell Thompkins Jr. How you doing?
I'm doing fine. How are you?
I got that right, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
I was making sure. I don't butcher no names. I didn't know if you were junior, senior, so I didn't want to butcher that part of it.
I'm a junior. You got it right. Yeah.
So you guys just put on a wonderful concert, fantastic concert. Cleveland is used to seeing legends come here, but sometimes we have legends that don't come back. Do you guys find when you come to Cleveland that you have a difficult time performing for our crowds here, or?
No, I've always had a very good crowd here in Cleveland, but it's been a while since I've been here, And upstairs just now, I was accepted back into the family, and it felt very good, very, very good. I see a lot of friends I haven't seen in a long time, and I hope it's not as long again as it has been for me to come back.
Now, you're known as the legendary voice of the Stylistics. Did you always know growing up that you wanted to be an entertainer, or is that something that came later in life?
I didn't know I was going to be an entertainer, but I always sang. From the time, because my father was a singer, so when, I was singing in the house and singing around, but I had no idea that for 48 years I would be making a living doing it and singing, because when I first started doing it, if they hadn't paid me, I'd have done it for free. But it's a part of my life. It's something that you don't exactly choose. It chooses you.
I think I have to agree with that. So what's up next for the legendary Stylistics?
We've been on the road now for quite a long time. We did a tour of England, and we went to Africa, and we've worked here in the United States over on the West Coast, and just came back over here to work. We got about a week off or something like that, and then we go back out to go to Nashville. Then from Nashville, we're working in the New York area. Yeah.
I know you guys want to get undressed and get comfortable. My last question is, okay. One of my last questions for you is, do you guys have any new music in the works?
I wouldn't say new music in the works, but we record a lot. And if there's ever a possibility that our style of music or whatever is being played again and people want to hear it, we have some things to put out.
I have to say, I think it definitely is. I know here in Cleveland, with the band I work with and different things I do, I find that there is a market for it. The older school artists are becoming the new school artists because we're tired of hearing garbage music, So I'm just saying, I'm speaking for other people my age and older in Cleveland that, So let me get this young man next to you. How long have you been with the fellas?
I've only been here 2 days, but no, for real.
Look, now, you see him pulling my leg, y'all. See, I was being nice to him. See, he gonna make me do the Master G grab, and I'm gonna grab him.
I've been here for about 35 years. I started off playing guitar with the group. I played guitar with the Stylistics for about 5 years, and then I became a vocalist. Yeah, so about 35, something like that. He'll correct me in a minute. About 35, 36.
39.
So were you always a singer?
Same thing. I was like a singer in the neighborhood. We used to sing on the different corners. When I first saw Russell, he was walking up the street singing with a group called the Monarchs, and we used to sing, and that's what we used to do. So, and then I was a guitar player, and then singer, then guitar player. I always went back and forth. Okay, and it worked out pretty good. I went to an audition at the Stylistics because the guitar player was making his own album. And they accepted me into the group, and I've been there since.
Okay, now let me grab this last young man. We catch everybody across the board. All you guys young. Black don't crack, so don't get me talking no smack. Nah. So how long have you been with the fellas?
I'm the new.
You're the new?
Yeah, I'm the new. I've been around about 14 years.
14?
Yeah.
Wow, 14 years new, okay. And
Well, 35. I mean,
how?
48. And, 14 is fairly new.
Okay, so how did you come to join the group?
Raymond and I sang with a group that traveled with the original brand of the Stylistics for a bunch of years back in the early 70s. And so when Russell left the original brand to formulate this brand of Stylistics, Raymond called me and lifetime thing that we all wanted to do was hang out with this guy on stage. So it was like, yeah, let's do it.
Oh, yeah. 'Cause I mean, that voice is signature. That's legendary. When you hear, you know, the Stylistics, you hear Russell Thompkins Jr., you know, so.
Russell Thompkins Jr. is the stylist.
So, you know, what's it like to sing along these two fellas? You know, they have so much time in
This
it.
guy since we were kids, so you know that's nothing new. That's not a big deal. But this guy, it's a whole nother adventure. It's wonderful. It's wonderful to be on sharing the same stage with this guy as a part of his group. This guy's an icon. Yeah.
Drinking the same water.
Drank the same liquor.
It's like a birds of a feather thing.
So you caught the rhythm of the stroke. No.
Well, we've always had it, but Russell was always the bar level. Russell was always the guy who we all looked at to kind of keep us motivated, you know, from the neighborhood. He was the guy who broke first, and we all, from that point on, looked to him to kind of motivate us towards greatness. And because he's so great, this guy is an icon.
The ones who helped us do all the things that came from our neighborhood was people like Billy Paul, and yes, and Billy's from our neighborhood, and he just passed not too long ago, and I like for people to never forget Billy Paul. Don't ever do that. Don't ever do that, rather. Yes.
Yeah.
Signature hats.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. He got a bunch of.
Okay, well, this is Anna Redding with the new Stylistics featuring Russell Thompkins Jr. for CGT.TV. Period. End of story.